Hi. I made a voice recording yesterday and I was going through it. It does not happen often, but there are these times where I just feel like I am in the muck of it. And I'm sharing because I don't want anyone to think that my life is in any way different than yours. In the amount of emotions I experience or highs and lows that I go through, because they're all there. They just may be in different peaks and valleys or for different amounts of time. And there are some days or parts of days or weeks that I struggle. And yesterday was one of those times, and I don't think that I'll post the voice recording, but the gist of it is that I, despite getting messages and having synchronicities that I get on the daily, there are times where I feel a true lapse in faith or lapse in hope, even that the changes that I want to make and that I feel are coming and that I get signs and synchronicities about that are coming are not coming or are taking too long, or it's like I'm waiting on the universe, or is it the universe waiting on me? And it's frustrating as fuck. Especially when I, just like in my last video, go into that mental space about it and start to feel that frustration. And I think what I would like to say about it today on the other side of it is that, one, I chose not to let myself sort of get sucked in and weighed down by that energy. And I think what I wanted to talk about today was how I personally chose to move through that energy. One was to fully feel it and to shed a few tears and to realize that that is part of where I'm at sometimes. To also know that we're in sort of turbulent energy of what many people are talking about right now, which is the eclipse cycle. And I have been feeling it and not sleeping and just feeling sometimes super motivated and a lot of times extremely unmotivated. Probably unmotivated more than not lately. But what I chose to do yesterday was to lay on the ground on a blanket and just let myself rest and be in a peaceful state for a while. And I also decided to go on Insight Timer for the first time in quite a while and participate in a live event, which happened to be someone that was doing a short breathing practice, mostly breathing, and a little bit of a singing ceremony for bringing the energy of joy into our bodies. And I knew that that is exactly what I needed. So I did that, and by the end of the day I was attempting a little bit of digital art, which I did not like, but the fact that I just felt like I wanted to attempt it was a whole different energy to be in. And I knew that I had moved through whatever I had been going through earlier in the afternoon. And this morning I woke up and kind of realized something too, that my mom has been in a state of health challenges and just going through some health procedures for 3 months now. And her energy has been fairly dense and heavy and lethargic. And yesterday she was feeling better and was cleaning the house and went to visit family and went out to lunch. And I kind of feel like the heavy energy that had been attached to her maybe attached to me a little bit. And I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's the case, but I do know that I can take on other people's energies. It's actually why I'm wearing this labradorite bracelet and have some other labradorite stones scattered around to help absorb some of that energy so that I don't have to or don't feel the need to. You know, going into those patterns of taking on what's around us. And it just makes me curious that if that was a little bit of energy transfer that I didn't recognize in the moment. So I just wanted to note that here as well. And I think the last that I want to say is just to remind people that if you're going through it, you're not alone. Someone somewhere is probably feeling very similar to how you are. And I think I just want to remind people that that's normal. You're normal. And it's a gift if we can find tools and outlets for ourselves, or these reminders that that's just a temporary state, that all life, all emotions, all experiences are temporary. And I personally feel grateful to have tools and practices that I can reach for that help me move through those stages and not stay stuck in them like I used to do. And I think it's just an invitation and a reminder for you to find those for yourself. And I just want to send love to anyone that may need it. And I'm sitting here and I kind of felt like I just got this wave of energy coming back to me of love that at some point in the future, people that watch this video send back to me. So thank you for that. Yeah, let's just end it here on this love exchange. And thank you again for listening, and I'll see you again. Bye.